Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about our North Dakota site. We thought about opening up a different path for some of our clients because usually we sell our North Dakota site at $400,000 per megawatt, but we realized that some plants they either don't need a megawatt of power or that they do not want to put down $400,000 per megawatt. So we're actually changing this up a little bit. We're going to be offering it at $200,000 per half a megawatt. So in today's video, I'm just going to be showing you guys around our farm here in Washington. It's getting nice and cool here, so I'll be showing you guys around. As I walk around, I'll be talking about the North Dakota site. So if you think that's interesting, you know what to do. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, go to cryptollc.org. If you're looking to set up a Bitcoin farm, you're looking to get yourself a half a megawatt at our North Dakota site, or maybe even 1 megawatt plus at our North Dakota site. All these options are available to you. We also sell and buy miners, we host miners, we do all that good stuff. So check out our site, cryptollc.org. Before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul. All right, let's go. So again, we'll be walking around this place here. These are our 3 containers here. And just walking around showing you guys. It's October, the end of October, so it's getting nice and cool. The weather's really dropped a lot here in Washington. The rain is starting to pick up again, so we're getting more and more rain. And you know, as it gets into like November, December, January, that's when we get really a lot of rain. I'm in Sarasota myself, so some of these videos are either being made by myself as I fly into Washington once in a while, or they are being sent by my technician there that's making these videos, and I'm doing a little audio crossover. So yeah. Anyway, let's talk. So North Dakota, we have North Dakota. We have our final meeting for the conditional use permit on November 5th, and as we pass that meeting, which we should, since we passed the zoning, we passed other like township meeting. We got the township to give us a green light. We got the zoning to give us a green light, so they all voted us in. Good to go. The only one left is the CUP, conditional use permit, November 5th. Once they give us that, then we can officially build a data center on that plot of land that we are purchasing there in North Dakota. So it's got 8 megawatts in total, and we already sold some megawatts there, so that's gone, but we do have some left. If you want to get yourself some, we do have that available. We have a couple megawatts, or if you want to get like half a megawatt, that works with us. So how does this work for North Dakota, and why North Dakota? Why do we recommend North Dakota above basically all the current farms that we have right now? Why I recommend it? So number one reason is North Dakota has one of the cheapest rates. We've been searching around the United States for cheap rates, like Nebraska. We searched Nebraska, Texas. We searched Kentucky, Tennessee, Montana, Idaho, South Dakota, Michigan, Minnesota, Washington, Oregon. Personally, I searched all of those states myself, looking for a really, really good cheap rate. And the best one is in North Dakota. They have a really solid rate. On top of that, they have great capacity, meaning that you can get 8 megawatts off of a property, off of a distribution line without doing a substation, which is really good. Also, the rate is very, very good there as well. It's 3.2 cents pass-through rate. So you're buying power from the SPP pool, which is a pool that controls multiple states. I think it's like North Dakota, South Dakota, and I think it's Michigan, I think. And then it goes down into the other states. I think it even goes down to as far as like Wyoming, I think. Anyway, the SPP pool controls those things, controls the power distribution there. So you're buying power from them, and then the power company is giving you the power from the SPP, and then you're buying it from the power company. So they give you like a whole pass-through rate, and you pay directly to them. So it's 3.2. That's the average we got for 2024 as of right now, from January to until today. It's 3.2 cents, and then we charge half a cent for management. So that half a cent combined with 3.2 gives you 3.7. So around that rate is what you'd be paying. So there'll be some months where you'd actually be under 3.2. You might be in the 2.8 cents, 2.5 cents even. We even see on the data that some days you even go negative, meaning that you don't pay anything for electricity. It's actually just so much power is in the system, and for whatever reason, so they have gas turbines that spin and produce power. They also have solar that they buy from other states. And then there's also the transmission lines that come in and travel around the cities or travel around the states. And sometimes there's conditions where there's so much power generated and there's so little use. Maybe it's good weather for the day, and a lot of power is generated for the day, it's actually negative. You can actually get power at 0, which is really, really cool. But that balances out other days where your power will be higher than 3.2. It'll be up in like 4 cents, or higher. So on average, we have 3.2 for every single month for the whole entire year up until now in 2024. So that's what you'd be paying. And then also your management fee, $0.005. So management fee includes us managing all of your miners. We do the curtailments. All of that is included. The custom firmware that we put on your miners. We do Vanish on all miners, all Bitmain miners. We do Vanish. We do profile switching, so your miners never overheat. We have a filtration system. Also, your $200,000 per megawatt includes the cost of the container. So when you get that 200,000, when you put down 200,000, the container is included. So you get half the container and half the spots, half the power. So our containers are going to be 336 miners as of right now. That can change when we actually go out there and get containers. We actually may put down the money and purchase the containers. But as of right now, the containers we plan on using are 336 miners. So you get half those miners. You get half a megawatt, so 500,000 watts. Half those miners, 336 divided by 2, you get those spots. And then you can do whatever you want on them. As long as you don't go past 500,000 watts, you can do whatever you want. You can run, your miners overclock. You can run them underclock. You can ship S19s and run them in low power mode. You can ship S19Ks, Whatsminers. You can do Avalon miners, Canon miners, Dogecoin miners, whatever you're looking for. Any of those miners work. You can ship and do whatever you want. Again, we take care of those miners for that $0.005. So that's what we have here in North Dakota. So the process of getting in and getting yourself a megawatt or half a megawatt, the process for that, give you like a short introduction to that process, is you would come in, you would put down a deposit. If you're getting like a megawatt, you put down a deposit for securing that megawatt for yourself. Then you have your due diligence. Basically, we supply you with all the documentation from the power company. We give you the signed PPA, so you can look at that, see what rates we have on there. Do your own calculations if you want to. We also supply our calculations for the rates. But all of that information is available from the power company and also available from SPP Pool. So you can take a look and do it manually if you want. You can take our data, or you can actually calculate it manually and see for yourself. Doesn't matter to us. It all comes out to 3.2 cents for the year of 2024. So all of that is kind of how it works. And then after your due diligence period, that's when we usually give our clients like 2 weeks to do that. And after that is when your payment is due for the 1 megawatt or half a megawatt. So that's the process there. Very, very fast. You can also meet us at the site if you wish to do so. We can meet you in North Dakota at the property, and you can take a look. So, and then in terms of property time of construction, it's going to take about 3 to 4 months to build out the farm. And since we're getting our CEP November 5th, so November 5th, basically November 5th and November 6th is when construction starts. That's when we start doing the engineering. We start going to getting the power company to drop their pole, to drop their switchboard, switchgear, and their transformers and all of that stuff. So all of that starts basically on November 5th, November 6th. And then you got about 3 to 4 months until we're completed and we're ready to roll at that point. So yeah, that's the process there. And see this mining facility here in Washington. This mining facility is basically how we plan to build out the facilities in North Dakota. We're going to be doing basically mostly everything the same. Now, if you buy a megawatt of power, like you get yourself a container of power, we don't need to have smart PDUs in that container unless you want them. But if you're getting half a megawatt, then we do have smart PDUs placed in there because we need to separate our clients. So don't worry about getting your power mixed with another client. That's not going to happen. We have smart PDUs in those containers. So if you get yourself half a megawatt for 200, that's going to include smart PDUs, and then we would then charge you buy the smart PDUs whatever they produce. But if you get a megawatt, then you don't need smart PDUs. We're going to just have a meter on that container, on that whole entire megawatt. It's also going to be a lot easier to calculate your bill when you got a meter there. We don't have to log into each PDU. But you get the idea. So no issues there. Everything is golden here. So we're really, really close. It's kind of funny that the commissioner meeting, when they come together and they vote on our data center November 5th, is exactly the date of the election. So that's going to be interesting So, you know, it's going to be really cool if Trump wins. You know, we're going to get our CUP, we're going to start construction, and Trump wins on the same day. It's going to be really cool. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions, you know, let us know. The best way to contact us is through Telegram. So go to the description. You'll find our sales, and contact my partner there at sales for any information that you're looking for on this project. Get yourself half a megawatt or a megawatt, or you can leave us an email. But again, best way is through Telegram. Well, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys liked the video. Until next time, bye bye.